Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, man. So it's the end of another day, and kind of down at the moment. If this were not for COVID, there'd be about 160,000 Americans that would probably still be alive right now. There'd probably be additional 40 million people who were employed, and there'd probably be a lot less people hungry. My problem pales in comparison to that, but tomorrow would have been when I would have been jumping in an RV with Michael Anthony Fitness and probably E2 Blue and Clarence and DMV, and would have been headed for Canton. See, we were originally scheduled to play August 6th, the preseason opening game. Let that sink in for a minute. We were supposed to be playing a game on Thursday night. And then Saturday, we were going to see the Hall of Fame induction of Jimmy Johnson and Cliff Harris. And because of this damn virus, that's not happening. And that sucks. That stinks. But we got to make do with what we got to make do. At least we got some good news, at least, as far as some of the players. Gardner Minshew is off the list, and we're hearing that Matthew Stafford is off the list. Matthew Stafford's wife is actually ripping the NFL right now because apparently Matthew Stafford's test was a false test. He didn't actually have it. And there's a lot of that goes around that, you know, nothing's perfect. There are going to be false positives and positive negatives. Is that? Yeah, I guess that's the way it is. Nothing is 100%. So at least they don't have it. They're able to join their team at training camp. And hopefully they continue to stay corona-free. And this is a crazy period all the way around with all this going on. The players have tonight, of course, tomorrow, and then come Thursday, that's the last day to opt out. And we're hearing Alan Hearns. Remember Alan Hearns? Alan Hearns, who earned my respect in that playoff game where he held onto the ball while his foot was literally decapitated, okay, or footinated. I don't know what you want to call it, but it was literally snapped. For him to even come back to football from that amazed me. But as he put it, it's too much to risk with a new baby and my wife and family and all that, and I can respect anybody who doesn't want to get out there. Quite frankly, I don't care if it's football, if it's another sport, or a regular job. I can't blame anybody for not wanting to risk themselves as well as their family. I can respect that. It's kind of amazing, though. This is where, thinking about Alan Hearns, I want you to think about our wide receiver core that we had with Alan Hearns, Terrence Williams, who had a hurt ankle for most of the season and had his car wrecked coming from a strip club. Allegedly, he didn't drive it. What I had heard was it was actually a stripper that had it and didn't know how to drive it, and she crashed it. Cole Beasley and Brice Butler. And no Jason Witten. You know, we always heard about Carson Wentz this year throwing to lawn furniture, as they put it. Lawn furniture. We had Terrence Williams, Brice Butler, Cole Beasley, and Alan Hearns. Let that sink in for a minute. Carson Wentz had Zach Ertz and Dallas whatever it is. You know who I'm talking about. Dallas. The Dallas that we were going to draft in Dallas, but he ended up getting picked by the Eagles. And Miles Sanders. Those three guys right there were a whole lot better than those four guys we had. Just saying. Just putting that out there. But I'm happy that so far the teams have been able to get kind of a handle on this. I've been sitting out here and thinking myself about this whole situation because it's crazy. We don't know who's got it, who's going to get it, how bad it may get, or any of this stuff, right? And I sat here and I said, it'd be smart if the NFL decided we're going to go ahead and get the players in a bubble. I said that the Cowboys have, the 12, those luxury condos that are over there by the Star. Take a couple of floors, take the whole building, whatever you got to do. Put the players and their family up in there. You go from here to practice and back here. And that's it. Because when you look at what the NFL has proposed as far as for the season, if you're in a club, there better not be more than 10 people in there. If you're in an indoor facility for something, there better not be more than 10 people there. If it's a private party, it better not be more than 15 people in there, and they better be masked up, or else you lose a game check or more and possibly suspended. So when you start thinking about the NFL, and the Cowboys now have these trackers, players are wearing these trackers, so it lets them know if they get too close to other people and things. And they're going to know where you're going and everything else. They're going to know where I'm going. They're going to know how many people are around me and this, that, and the other. You might as well put me in a hotel together with the rest of the team. And that's what the New Orleans Saints are actually doing. They're actually having a team hotel where I don't think it's mandatory to be there, but I think they're encouraging their players to be there. Because ultimately, it drives me crazy because I keep hearing people who are talking about, it's not that bad, you'll get a cold, this, that, and that. Even if that is the case, even if we say it's not that bad or only 2% of the people are dying, even that part, okay, I get that. That's too much. Anybody dies from it is too much. But it goes beyond just that. The fact that I'm not in an RV tomorrow driving to Canton to celebrate football being back is part of that. The fact that 40 million people don't have their job is because of coronavirus. The fact that people are going hungry is because of coronavirus. So the deaths are bad enough. The hospitalizations make it that much worse. The effects after having it exacerbate it. And the people unemployed and that are hungry, it's a killer for all of us. It's touching every single one of us because the economy is going down the hill in a handbasket. So that's why we all need to do everything we can to keep from spreading this shit. If you really are an American and believe in America, I can't believe you don't believe in trying to save Americans. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me. I don't know. But somehow, some way, we'll get through this. And that's all I got to say about that. Tomorrow's another day. And I hopefully, God willing, I'll be here. All right, y'all. Be good and be safe.